Hello everyone, UsefulNinja11 here, back again for another purchase video, and today we got a couple things we're going to be taking a look at here today. This is basically everything that I've bought off of eBay from, I want to say from April all the way up to November of 2024, last year. So, without further ado, let's get into this. We're going to take a look at the only character we have here, that being the Tomy Rusty. So for those who don't know, I already own the Mattel one. However, the more I look at the Mattel one, I kind of started to not really like it. I mean, the face is perfectly fine, I got no qualms about that, but I guess it was the fact that it didn't have any back detailing, while the Tomy Rusty had back detailing. And I realized that it really wasn't that bad of a model, because the thing is, I actually bought two. The first one, I originally bought the face for a future custom. However, after, having the Rusty in my possession, I just started to fall in love with it. So I bought myself a second one to actually replace the Mattel Rusty. It's always sad when I retire a model from my collection, but I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do with this one, so I think I'll keep it around anyway. Next up, we have something that I was really happy to get my hands on when I saw it. Another Brio Gold Train wagon, which brings me up to a total of, well, in terms of the old ones, I have a total of 5. In terms of the new ones, I have technically 7. However, when you take all the ones I have together, I think I have about 9 here in total. So yeah, definitely wanted to pick this up, and it was very cheap as well. So, it was like, I think it was about around $10, $11, so I couldn't argue with that. Though now that I have another one, I definitely want to seek out another one so I can have 6. But hey, I'm happy with this for now. Next up, we have a green baggage car, which, boy, I've been wanting one of these. Now, I already have 2 baggage cars, but I only have the 2 red ones, and those were made by Learning Curve. This is the green one, reintroduced by Mattel. And I will say, the contrast between, the red and the green, it's just so, it's really nice. It definitely gives me off a Christmas vibe here. And honestly, the green baggage cars kind of remind me of, I'm pretty sure, Southern Railway vans. So, but yeah, I've been really wanting to get my hands on this one, so I'm glad to add it to the collection. Next up, we got the Sawmill log car, which, obviously I already had the second version of Henry's Forest log car that came with, the Sawmill Dummy Depot that was given to me by Little Engines on Twitter. And, I desperately had to get my hands on the Sawmill log car to basically go with it, as, I'm kind of known for having bought a lot of the logging stuff. However, a fun story with this piece is that I actually bought the log and the car itself separate. And fun fact, the log actually came from the exact same seller who sold me the baggage car, so it was a win-win. As for the Sawmill log car, obviously I bought that on its own. The reason why I did this was because at the time it was kind of hard to buy the Sawmill log car for a cheap price. Either you find it on its own cheap, but a little bit scratched up in places, or you find it all together, but the price is pretty high. So I bought the log separately because it was cheap, and I bought the car separately because it was cheap. Now obviously that added up, but still, I still managed to get it, so I'm honestly pretty happy with that. Next up, we have the Limited Collector's Edition, or personally as I like to call it, the Thomas and the Magic Rare Gold Truck. This is actually one of the more newer items I've bought for my collection recently, solely because I really wanted this truck for a while, and I bought it for myself as a birthday present. I'm really, really happy to have this, and I'm so glad that it came with the gold piece, as well. I can't remember how much I bought it for, but I know I didn't buy it for that much. I think it was somewhere between $30 to $50, but I can't be totally sure. But either way, I'm happy to have it, regardless. And, obviously, as a big Magic Rare fan myself, I will definitely cherish this piece. It's kind of like the white face for me, in a way, where it's an item that I didn't think I'd ever get my hands on. And finally, to round out this video, we have the Brio lumber truck. Now, originally I bought this with the intention of, using the flatbed, as the flatbed is the exact same as the lumber loading wagons themselves. And I also bought this coach to kind of swap out the wheels. However, I didn't think it all the way through, and so now I'm just kind of left with this. However, since I already got my hands on a bunch of other logging stuff, I think this will actually fit in pretty well. But yeah, overall, there's really not much to say about it other than it's just a new addition to the collection. I don't know if I'll consider selling it. Maybe I could, maybe I won't, but you know, we'll see. I'm likely probably going to keep it around. But with that said, everyone, that is basically everything I got here today, and well, it's definitely the most interesting haul. However, I think things will get more interesting when we get to the next purchase video, as I think that one's going to be the longest yet with all the stuff that I have in it. So guys, without further ado, Slender11 signing out. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all next time.